Testing. 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 Oh, welcome everyone who is tuning in. I'm not going to be live for very long, as it is kind of late, but that's my way of kicking off this Let's Play of mine again. I am going to do some mining, and perhaps even caving if we uncover caves. Really the goal is to just get going with some resources, like most particularly like iron, gold, redstone. This is a fairly new world, so we're gonna need to do some more mining to actually get my resource supply up. And I have started growing some wheat. And over here I have chickens laying eggs. Which hopefully soon we'll be able to get enough eggs to start an automatic chicken farm. Which will probably be my main food source, at least until I make a guardian farm or a gold farm. Well, I don't have many torches on me, so I thought I'd get some more wood. This sugar cane is mostly to get bookshelves. Obviously for my enchanting table. Obviously for my enchanting table. At least be a start for me. Or I guess for us. If looks like I'm gonna have to start killing cows to get the rest of what I need for leather. And it looks like I do have enough iron for my first anvil. First, we're just gonna do the classic strip mining, but once I hit a cave, we're gonna explore the cave. But I might have to be careful what we actually go up against because I'm in decent armor, but not like amazing, at least not yet. That could have been bad. I'll probably stick at the bottom. Well, welcome to my chat. My apologies, I haven't really been paying that much attention, but and by the new ore generation, do you mean like the one that's in coming in 117? If that's what you mean, then I find it rather interesting, as I do pretty much the whole update. And I think it'll, in some ways it'll make mining a bit more difficult, at least. Well, I mean, I'm well aware that at least the like the actual location, like the levels at which ores will spawn could change. But as it stands right now, I see it making mining in some ways easier and in some ways more difficult. But I'm for the most part, I actually I find it actually rather interesting. And it can mean for probably the first time in a while, or probably the first time ever in Minecraft, you actually have to, like, there will no longer be just, like... It's like mining for, like, basically all the time I've been playing Minecraft, at least. It's basically been just go down to Y11 and you'll pretty much find every ore, pretty easily. But now you'll actually, there'll actually be different zones where different ores will be more common. Which will make mining a lot more interesting. So I mean, I guess it could make the game more fun or more difficult depending on the way you look at it. And being like a veteran of Minecraft, I find it a little bit difficult to accept change, but I'm not, I see that in some ways change can be good. And, I'm kind of doing my best to, see it that way, but, Mojang has just been absolutely nailing these updates, and like they've done the recent updates to Minecraft have just been amazing. Like they seem to pretty much make as much of the Minecraft community happy as possible, and they seem to have features for everybody, and 1.17 hasn't failed to deliver that. And if it's not really obvious by my username, I am actually of the I'm of the technical Minecraft player base, or at least aspire to be part of it, and of course, what this series is mostly going to be about, or at least that this live stream, the live stream that this series will be part of, I'm going to be building, or at least I set out to build as many farms as I can, and the end goal of this Let's Play is to achieve as much automation as possible, as it's mostly what I've aspired to do in all my I played Minecraft since I have been an avid Minecraft player since 2012, like the fall of 2012, and basically my entire time playing I have aspired to basically achieve if not Psycraft levels of redstone and automation, at least those similar to Hermitcraft, but even though this is a single-player world, there comes a point where you just run into the limits of the game, or just the game engine in general. Because there comes a point, I mean, if you've seen like people exploding TNT in Minecraft, there comes a point as to like doesn't matter how fast of a computer you have. It's just you run into the limits of the game engine rather than the limits of the hardware. And I'm going to be proceeding in the series with that in mind. But at least in the beginning, I'm not gonna worry about lagging my world out too much. But as we get later on into this Let's Play, that may become a concern. I may actually continue doing that. In fact, oh crap. Okay, that was embarrassing. But anyway, I'm actually lucky enough to have started this world before 1.17, and I do plan on exploring. I'm going to have to explore my world to gain access to certain biomes, like i.e. like packed ice, like the mesa biomes for hard hay, and also desert biomes for sand. So I'm going to have reasons to have to explore my world to gain access to certain resources. And if I foresee Mojang potentially patching it out of the game once 1.17 comes out, but if the TNT duplication is still a thing in 1.17, I may consider making use of that, at least at the bare minimum, at least for quarries. I don't wanna like abuse it to the point where I'm like using it for like any farm that involves TNT, but if I'm doing like a really large quarry that involves mining out like a 500 by 500 area down to bedrock, then I may use it there. But I personally don't like. I I personally don't like using glitches to cheat, but I also don't mind using redstone to make certain parts of the game easier. So there's that. And fortunately, I lost a lot of my inventory, but I at least got some of it. But some of it I got back, which is at least better than nothing. Also, mind you, I have been playing on a different Minecraft world in which I have been in the end game where I've even had netherite armor for a little while. So let's just say I'm not quite used to the early game where you're not invincible. So but I'm not gonna let one death stop me. I'm going to continue on in this world until I get enough resources to do what I'm setting out to do. So, and wow, and I even brought water with me. Man, I'm dumb. But hey, at least we all learn something every day. I'm not really sure if by the new mob you mean the glow squid that they have teased in the Minecon Earth, or at least that they've teased. I have been through enough Minecraft history to know there's been a lot of OP stuff that Mojang have actually removed, so like if they're gonna give us something OP, that's gonna be an interesting turn of change of events. Oh well, the Warden will be pretty interesting. I mean, it'll be nice to have a new boss mob added. is that hasn't been something new vanilla Minecraft has gotten, and it's like literally the update that I joined Minecraft on, the Wither boss was added. That's how long we've been since we've gotten a new boss mob. And if it ever sounds like I am biased for Mojang, I'm not. I mean that there are some changes they made that I'm not really a big fan of. Like one being like in 1.14 when they've nerfed villager trading to make it not be infinite. Like they have the limit where if you trade enough times, the villager will lock all trades, and instead of it being based on making other trades, you have to wait for it to unlock his trades again. But that's one thing I'm not really a big fan of. But another aspect of the new system, of that new villager system, that I am a fan of is the ability to basically that basically by changing their workstations, you can just change their profession at will. Like you no longer need to kill villagers to like say if you have a trading hall full of villagers, that basically eliminates the need to kill villagers. If you don't like the trade, just swap out the workstation, basically. Hey, welcome to my stream. For you just tuning in, this is my single player world, of which the goal is to achieve as much redstone and automation as possible. I don't expect to get near Psycraft levels I don't expect to get anywhere near what Psycraft has, because it's although I have a pretty powerful computer, I still don't expect to get like close to Psycraft levels, because I'm pretty sure they have I bet their server is pretty beefy. It's even more beefy than what my computer can handle. And for those of you who are curious, there are my specs up in the upper right. You can see, at least according to F3, what my PC specs are. And I mean, it's not the most up to date, but it's by no means a potato. So I'm pretty sure it'll for the most part be up to mostly what I want to do anyway. And I had to run back because I of course forgot torches. And also, just for curiosity's sake, I've actually done a test in a creative world in which I spawned in a ton of hoppers with items in them. Well, basically a bunch of chests going into hoppers, so like chest hopper, and basically all of that being filled up with items, and just copy paste it as many times as possible to see, just so I can see where the limits of as far as like how much my computer can handle, as far as many technical Minecrafters know that hoppers are very they're very intensive on the game, and I believe once I got to around 1,000 hoppers, my FPS was probably half of what it is currently. But when I got up to 2,000 hoppers, I was basically down to like probably 40 to 30 FPS when I was staring at the whole thing. So, well, the reason I'm concerned about that is if I set out to build an item sorting system, I'm gonna have to be mindful of that, and but one trick I at least have at my disposal is the ability to lock hoppers with redstone torches. So, but while it doesn't fully eliminate the lag, it cuts it I think it cuts it to a quarter, or it's a pretty significant reduction. So that is going to be my saving grace. But I don't even have an iron farm in this world yet, so I guess we don't. I don't have to worry about that just yet. But I'm only talking about it because it could be a problem for the future. And I don't mean to flex too much, but my computer's also rocking 32 gigs of RAM, so yeah. Okay, now we have torches. Now I can go back to mining. I'll have the water. I'll have the water bucket next to my pickaxe. So next time I come across lava, just place that down, and any lava in my way will become obsidian, and that I can safely walk over. Well, just so you know, I may have actually, I actually did, well, this is just a fun story. one time I actually did play on 2B. Though it was mostly due to peer pressure from one of my friends. Long story short, I would have been well, one of my friends sort of I think so. Let's say one of my friends kind of got addicted to FitMC's YouTube channel, and for a period of time, he actually did play on 2B, and I have been reluctant to do so. Of course, obviously, I'm not. I like. I do not. I will not survive in an anarchy server well at all, because, for one thing, I'm just not. If anything, like, I'm the kind of person to actually put effort into a world, and basically to levels that if I lose it, I could get PTSD. So, but simply because I've been basically I've been playing Minecraft for nearly a decade at this point, but of course, just for I did attempt to play on 2B mostly just to gain the bragging rights of I did it. And let's just say let's get to safety. That could have been bad. Let's say I've only lasted about 2 weeks before the atmosphere of 2B just got to me, and I just had to leave. I just had to book it. But well, it's an experience I'll probably never forget. Let's just leave it at that. Though I do find the 2B content rather interesting, as it being one of the oldest servers, and basically, well, it isn't the oldest server, but being the oldest anarchy server, and that it's still even running today is rather fascinating. And the amount of players who've actually gone out of their way to fight the odds, so to speak, and build large bases, despite the fact that one day they'll be griefed. It's rather amazing. Though I may never be one of those people. I'll take that as a compliment. Some of my viewers have said that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not even using the most efficient mining technique, but yet I'm getting pretty lucky on diamonds. Next live stream, I may actually look into the mining technique in which I think you're strip mining, but every so often you dig into the wall like this. And that basically increases the amount of area you cover and thus increases the likelihood of finding ores. But I don't know what the most efficient spacing for is off the top of my head. Though between the end of this live stream and my next mining live stream, I will look that up, and in the next live stream, I will use that mining technique. But for right now, I just kind of want to chill. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna run back home either once I break these pickaxes or my inventory gets full. Whichever comes first. That's just really my best way of dealing with that kind of thing for right now. I am not gonna go in the cave. I have no way to replenish my hunger bar right now. And now that's time for me to head back. I don't have any other picks. Just making sure I'm actually heading towards the base. At least a few times when strip mining, I have like because I've had like strips on both sides, I've actually run past the I guess we could call it like the spine of the system. Like I've run past the center tunnel and into the opposing strip. And by the way, well, technically, I guess this counts as modded because I do have, this is voxel map, which, of course, is how I'm able to have this mini map and also all the waypoints. And I have Lightmatica, which allows me to save schematics of like anything. Basically, it's used. You use a stick as kind of a wand of sorts, where you can select one corner, then another corner, and then you can just save that as a, whatever's in that selection as a schematic, which you can then use to aid in building. I find this really handy, especially for mega projects, because I can plan out my build in the creative world, and then take a schematic of said build, and even the mod even has a built-in function to show the resource list, and basically I can see like Like how many wood planks does the build have? How many stone bricks does it have, etc. And then that really helps me, aids me in the resource gathering. So in my survival world, I can gather exactly how many resources I need and then go to build it, rather than because it's in my early days of playing survival, I've often I've often ran out of resources mid-build, and that would get old fast. And since having the Litematica mod really helps me out there, but then in my days before Litematica, what I would do is I'd run I'd run like my survival world and my creative world at the same time as separate instances of Minecraft. And I'd have my survival world on one screen and creative world on another screen, and then I just copy things that way. Like, so to answer your question, technically this would be considered a modded world, but I'm really only using client-side. I mean, I guess it's still technically vanilla because I'm not using mods that like add things to the game. Well, like I'm not adding new blocks. I'm just these are mostly client-side. The one exception to this, there is this mod that El Mango at least has made a video about that adds that basically makes it a crafting bench that makes you able to interface a crafting bench with hoppers, or so you can put items into it with hoppers and suck items out with hoppers. And in doing that, you can actually do auto crafting. But it can get complicated because, say, if you're doing say if you want to make comparators, well, first you have to auto craft torches or redstone torches, but then you also have to put the items in the right position in the crafting grid, which means using filler items, and then taking those filler items out, and then you can auto craft your comparator, or whatever item it is you're crafting. And then that'll add a challenge to actually setting up such a system. But the way I see it is that that's part of the fun of it. Like, as if it's in a lot of mod packs. I mean, I do play modded, but it's a fun game in of itself. But I don't actually find a whole lot of fun in just getting just one block that just does auto crafting for you. Is actually having to kind of design a way to do auto crafting using redstone. Even if it ends up being super complicated, it makes it kind of makes you feel like a sense of accomplishment in the end, once you finally get to what you really wanted to do, which was to auto craft. But even if I don't auto craft everything, where it's really gonna come in handy is say if I have a melon farm that's like a really efficient, really fast melon farm that makes a ton of melons. What I can do is I can make an auto crafting system that will automatically craft melons, like the melon slices into melon blocks, which would make them more useful for trading with villagers, for example. So, but I mostly foresee that being really the only exception to this. Like, I do want this to be as vanilla as possible, but like I don't mind adding that because it could add in some new challenges to the game. And I also have dynamic lights with Optifine enabled, which means wherever I'm holding a torch, like you can't really see it. Can't really see it that well right now, but if I take away some torches, you can kind of see basically wherever I walk, it lights. The light basically follows me. Which is really handy if you're for caving, but it does mean you kind of lose. I guess it can be a double-edged sword because you often lose track of where you place light sources. But in order to but one answer I have to that problem is the mini HUD mod, which among many other things adds in this mode, which lets me see light level. You can kind of see it right here, wherever light is would be dark enough to spawn mobs. It highlights these numbers, and over here it's safe. Just kind of a more. I went a little bit deeper, but it's a more generalized overview of all the mods that I use. And having played the game for such a long time, I do like I don't mind having a few like quality of life improvements. It's kind of a last-ditch effort to get food, but so I'm gonna also kill some of these fellas nearby. But I don't want to kill so many animals that I'm gonna have to go far away to get to if I wanted to start a farm. Now that I think about it, I may actually want to at least try to max my enchanting table. So I'm gonna bring the bed with me so I can skip the night. So at least, you know, I don't have to face mobs. And we're pretty much surrounded by water on almost all angles. So it might be wise to also bring a boat. Oh, I also forgot to mention the kind of the display in my upper left with the FPS, the time, and the TPS and all that. That is, that's also Mini HUD. It's just another feature of the mod. And if any of you are interested in learning about said mods, be sure to check out my respective tutorials for each mod that are on my YouTube channel. I don't want to go too far from home. Just if anything, looking for cows and potentially villages to get more bookshelves. Oh, this is an interesting formation. Well, if these are the only cows in the area, it might not be the most wise to kill them. Well, this will kill these cows. And another village. Doesn't look like there are any bookshelves here. I guess I'll have to rob some of their hay because I'm gonna need may need some for food and possibly for animals as well. only not sprinting to conserve my hunger. Think I have enough leather, but if we don't have enough, we can always come back. see if we can't get these fellas to follow me home. And we can start breeding them. It's like I'll have to boat them home. Get in. So we'll just bring this one home first, then we'll go back for the other cow. I apologize for bumping into my mic if that was a bit loud for you guys. Hey Lucario. I mean, did you have a good Like, how is this morning for you? Did you sleep well, or are you feeling well, or? I may stream for maybe another half hour, then I'll get off. Yes, it's 11:23, but I may go until midnight. Also, let's put them in here for right now. And now I have a level 30 enchantment table. So I'll do one more strip. Well, hopefully I could get to level 30 and thus be able to enchant my first diamond pickaxe, like actually for real. By then, I'm going to be ending the stream because it is 15 minutes to midnight for me. Oh well, I got most of them anyway. Heading back because I ran out of torches. And wow, I've basically ran past this. I'm beginning to get tired, so thought I just end it off here anyway, but I will be bringing more of this content to you. It'll all be coming very soon. Thank you. I appreciate all of you who have tuned in to tonight. And I will be sure to bring more great content. And remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more of this series as well as my other content. Peace out.